Hey everyone, it's Miss Myers coming to you live from my music studio in my house. Um, these are the worksheets that I assigned for 3rd and 4th grade for the week of March 16th. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through each worksheet because I know on Friday I had a lot of questions and unfortunately, due to the circumstances, not a lot of time to answer them. So I'm going to try to answer them here right now. So let's get started. The first worksheet is that color that note one. Okay, so as you can see, there's an answer key right here. And what I did is I colored each note, and don't worry about the color. I just chose the rainbow. It was the easiest to choose, but they should color each note differently. And then what they should do first, before they color, they should fill them in, okay? So what they're gonna need to do is match what note goes on what line. So for example, if they see a note on the first line, they need to come over here and see that, oh, that's an E. So I'm gonna write down E. And then a lot of times when I do this with my private students, I just have them fill in all the E's that they can find first. So that's out of the way. And then they can color it whatever color they made E. Then they need to go to the next one. Okay, so the first note on the first space is an F. Okay, there's F. There's another F. Color it. Done. Repeat for the next one. Okay, that's underneath. That's right here. That's D. Fill in the D's, color it in, so on and so forth. And they're going to do it for all 4 lines, okay? So if they want to, they can fill in all the notes first and then color it later. It's very important that the colors match what they used in the key, okay? Because I'm going to be checking that. So that's color that note. Alrighty. This next one I realize may be tricky. So this one might get a lot of questions because this doesn't actually have an answer key that I sent home. So this is just a crossword puzzle, but what's tricky is that they're gonna have to know what letter names are on go with what notes. So if you can see up here, all the notes on the line from the bottom up, E, G, B, D, and F. And then all the space notes from the bottom up, F, A, C, E. I did not write that on here. So it is on the SAC Prep website though, on my webpage. So they can access that information there. There's also another paper that I sent out, that I emailed out, that I don't think was included in the packet on Friday, sadly. But it does also kind of give them the names of all the notes, and they can use this to kind of match up with this. You can kind of see. So it has, this one has, no, not that one. This one has all the notes on the lines E, G, B, D, F, or if they want to remember it, every green bus drives fast. And then the notes on the spaces, F, A, C, E, which spells face. They can use this as a reference. If you would like to have this worksheet, you don't have it in your packet, email me at jmeyers@sacprep.org and I would be happy to get it to you. That's jmeyers@sacprep.org. The other thing, this is on my webpage, and I believe that I emailed this out as a PDF to all the homeroom teachers, so they all have a copy too. But if you need it, let me know. Okay. Okay, back to this. So as you can see, they're going to want to write the names of the notes first and then fill in the crossword. So I just did the first couple cross, and then the first one down, and then just so on and so forth. So if you have any questions again about this, I'd be happy to give you like a better answer key to help with this. So yeah, let's go on then to the next worksheet. The next one that they're gonna want to do, I'm gonna go on to this one, the basic rhythm one. Okay, lesson 6. For this guy right here, they should just work on clapping and counting like this, like 1, 2, 3, 4 for half note. 1, 2, 3, 4 for whole note. 1, 2, 3, 4. So when I make a fist, that means you keep counting, but you don't clap anymore because that's how long the note gets held out for. Okay, so they could practice that. As you can see in this next one, what they're gonna do, it's really easy. Just fill in on the lines 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I want to see is that they know that each measure gets 4 beats because of the time signature, which is 4/4. And then there's no lines on the next one. They're gonna have to draw them in, but it's the same exact thing. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The last one is a little bit trickier. They're gonna have to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, but then I want a bar line. You can see right here. I want a bar line after every number 4 because that tells me that they have a complete measure of 4. So they're gonna number 1, 2, 3, 4, draw a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, draw a line. I'll even do the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. After this one, draw a line. Okay, and then so on. So that's basic rhythm. Let's go on to the next one. The next one I'm going to have them do is rests and stems, okay? So, again, all this on the top is just information. They don't actually start the worksheet till here, which is when they trace the quarter rest, which is like you're going to make a Z and then a C. So I'm going to do that backward. No, I don't know. Anyway, and then, excuse me, I'm not sick, it's just allergies. What they're going to do after that is copy it, okay? Next, they're going to do the same thing with the half rest. They need to look up here to see what line it goes on. I should have brought water in here, I knew it. And so it's a little box on top of the second line. And then the whole rest is a little box underneath. So you can see half rest goes on top. And then, whoops, sorry. Yeah, there's the half rest. And then the whole rest. So, sorry, half rest right here. Whole rest on the bottom. So half rest on the top, whole rest on the bottom. Okay, for number 3, just like they did for basic rhythm, you're just going to write 1, 2, 3, 4 underneath on the lines. That's all they're going to do is just copy that. For number 4, again, they're going to write the notes, except I want dashes for anything that's not a quarter note. So if it's a half note, they're going to get 2 numbers, like 3-4, like you see here. If it's a whole rest, they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, they need to put the bar line after every number 4. They have to do that. And then for the last one, all they're going to do is just write the stem up or the stem down. So the trick with this is that any note that's on the middle line or above the middle line, they're going to have to write a stem down and to the left. So they want to go down and to the left of the circle. Any note that's above the middle line, below the middle line, they're going to write a stem to the right and up. So to the right of the circle and up if it's below the middle line. If it's on the middle line or above, they're going to write a stem to the left and down, just like I did, okay? And they're just going to go ahead and finish that up. All right, so that is rhythm, rest, and stems. Again, if anyone has any questions, let me know. Okay, let's do this one. This one might also be a little tricky because they're going to have to know how to count in different time signatures. So I wrote the counts. I think that's a good idea for them to write them. So a quarter note gets 1 beat, a half note gets 2, and then we have eighth notes here, which get the stems. They're going to write 1 plus 2 plus. So every other beat gets a number and then a plus in between. So they can do that, and then if they find that they run out of numbers, or if it's too little or too less than what the time signature is, then they're going to have to circle it. So, for example, you could see here on the second one, the time signature is 4/4 time. There should be 4 beats in this measure. There's only 3 here because here's a quarter note, that's 1. Here's a half note, that's only 2 beats. So I only had 3 beats, so it's not enough. So it's not enough to make a complete measure of 4. You could see the same thing here. I did 1 and 2 and 3 and, but I'm still in 4/4 time. So I don't have enough beats to complete this measure. So that means that I need to circle it. And then it's the same thing with this one over here, the quarter rest, which gets 1 beat. I'm missing a beat, okay? Also down here at one of the last examples, there's a C, and so I don't think a lot of kids know, but that C means common time, and common time is 4/4 time. So if they see that C and they're like, I don't know what time signature this is, it's 4/4. So there needs to be 4 beats in this measure. For this one, there needs to be 2 beats. For this one, there needs to be 3 beats. So if there's anything less than 2 beats, it's wrong. Or if there's anything more, if there's anything less than 3 beats or more, then I'm wrong. So you can kind of see this one for the 2/4 measure, there's too many beats, so I circled it. This one for the 3/4 measure right here, there's not enough, so I circled it, okay? So this one is probably going to have a lot of questions. Email me about it and I'll help if you don't know. So let's go on to the last 2 worksheets. So the last 2 is just music math, okay? The quarter note equals 1 beat, the half note equals 2, and then the whole note equals 4 beats, okay? So what they're going to do is they're just going to add, you can see, they're just going to add your notes together, the note values, okay? They're just going to add the note values. Sometimes I wrote the number underneath it. They can do that if they want. They can write the number underneath to help with the addition if they forget. And then they're just going to go down the line, okay, each line. So music math, we've done this in class before, so this should look somewhat familiar. I know we've not done it quite in this format, but we have. So they just need to remember what each note equals. So again, the quarter note, the little black one up here, that equals 1. The half note, the open circle with the stem equals 2, and then the 0, the whole note equals 4. So they can answer the bonus question if they want. They don't have to. But I do want them to complete all 3 rows. So that's that one. And then the last one, it's the same thing. It's just more music math practice. The only thing is there's no quarter note on this one, okay? There's the half note, which gets 2. Then the dotted half note, which is right here, which you can see there's many of them here. That gets 3 beats. And then the whole note gets 4. And then it's the same thing. They can write the numbers down if they want to help them. So if they want to write, okay, half note equals 2, plus another half note equals 2. It's 2 plus 2 equals 4. And so the same thing, they're going to go down the line, each row, add it up. They could do the bonus question if they want. They don't have to. But all this really is, again, is just music math with half note, dotted half note, and whole note. So remember, half note, which is the open circle with the stem, equals 2. The dotted half note, which is like the half note but with a dot next to it, equals 3. And then the open circle, the whole note equals 4. And so they're just going to go right down there and do that. So that is all the worksheets. I know it seemed like a lot of explanation for it, but all the worksheets for the week of March 16th that 3rd and 4th grade will be doing. Also, I'm going to probably be putting up some separate videos for recorder tutorials, hopefully, in the next few days, plus another Women's History Month musician of the week. So they have something else to kind of go by. So keep looking for updates on my website, on the SAC Prep website, I should say. If you're not sure, just click under my face, under staff, and it'll take you right there. These worksheets are there. If you need any of them, please feel free to email me at jmyers@sacprep.org. Again, that's JMEYERS@sacprep.org. You can also call me at 916-877-5205, but I'm probably going to answer my email a lot more quickly. So, all right, everyone. Hopefully there's not too many questions, but if there are, again, just email me and stay safe, and I will see you soon. Thanks.